Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Agency Unknown. My name is Neon, along with my good friend Gray Raven, and today Gray Raven has a story for us that he would like to tell us. So go ahead and take it away, man.
Okay, so Neon, do you remember when in the last episode I was mentioning Karens?
Yeah, we all
Well, guess
know.
what?
We all know you hate those, man.
And you said that that's for another story?
Yeah.
Well, that's this story.
Okay.
I planned this ahead of time.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing, but anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Karen called the cops on me at my house.
Okay. That's just sounds like a.
Uh,
That just sounds like an every other. That sounds like an everyday Tuesday.
that's normal.
All right, end of episode. See you guys later.
Yep. Yeah. I'm out.
I'm done. Anyway,
Okay.
what's up?
Someone at the TFIU, this belongs here. Okay. And this is in the subreddit called Fuck You, Karen.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, buckle up. I have a neighbor who owns the place behind mine on a private drive. A couple of months ago, she threw a Halloween party and had the family members driving off road vehicles all night in circles for a haunted trail. Part of it came onto my property near my house and was keeping me awake. So I walked out in my pajamas and kindly asked the guy driving to stay on their side of the line. He stopped. It was all good, I thought. A few weeks later, I got a packaged, accidentally delivered to my house, meant for the neighbor. It was nothing big, breakable like slippers or maybe a coat. So I went to the neighbor's house and tossed it towards her door. It must I don't know how you would know that, but probably like usually on Amazon packages they will let you know that there's something breakable in there.
They usually do. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why. So hmm. Apparently after this she called. Now let's remember he tossed it
Mhm.
towards her door. So
Okay.
apparently after this she called my work, demanded to talk to my boss, demanded I be reprimanded. She said I confronted her cousin and yelled at him to stop riding his ORV, and I callously threw her package at her house. Clear exaggerations of what happened. My boss explained that my work has nothing to do with the dispute between neighbors. She still wanted him to talk to me about it. My boss called me into his office and told me what happened. It was so embarrassing. Plus, I work for a notable firm in the area that doesn't appreciate negative PR. I
Mhm.
decided not to make things worse and didn't confront her. It was frustrating seeing her smugly drive by every day. Okay, I'm going to say this. Definitely that is a fuck you, Karen.
You can just smell the entitlement.
Especially when it didn't sound like he confronted them aggressively at all.
No.
It's like, no, he
Well,
asked him
you have to
kindly.
realize that's how these people work. It's like, oh, you confronted me, bro. I said hi. How are you doing?
Victim mentality,
Exactly.
which is stupid because you want to know what then that makes it hard for
But
actual victims to get believed.
exactly.
Yeah. Personally, that should be considered defamation for that kind of behavior.
It technically is, but the
But sadly
problem
not big
is
enough to
you don't have any proof to really pursue a lawsuit.
unless they somehow are saying it publicly and they can get a lot of witnesses that could say, yeah, they
Exactly.
said it.
Hmm.
But even then they try to avoid getting involved. Anyways, fast forward 4 months to today. I got home from work to find packages on my deck. I brought them inside and discovered one addressed to the neighbor. Yay. I decided to go for my evening walk as planned and figure I'd try to be the bigger man and return the package when I got back. The temptation was pretty immersed, admittedly.
Hmm.
Okay, so at least he's trying to be a bigger person.
But I already see a
Somebody you
problem
should.
with this. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah. When I came back from my walk, I found the neighbor and her older daughter on my deck. She asked me if I had a package. I went inside, grabbed it, and handed it to her. I told her I did not appreciate what she did by calling my boss and lying about the details. Well, that went about as well as you think. Oh no, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
She accused me of stealing her package and told me it's a federal offense to mess with her mail. First of all, he didn't tamper with it. The only time it's being messed with if it was opened, which
Mm-hmm.
obviously he didn't.
Mm-hmm. But I will say this though,
So,
he still did technically bring it into his house.
well, he probably had other packages too, and
He did,
well, he was
yes.
probably,
But still,
but
like, if it's not
it's
addressed
not
to you.
it's not actually illegal to do that. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually technically allowed to. I had somebody did that but to me before where I had the neighbor's mail accidentally sent to me. I just simply brought it into my house, right, moved on it, and then just put it back in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he should have done. Just simply did something like that quickly and just
Mm-hmm.
go, okay. But I guess he was planning on bringing it back to her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as long as he'd never opened it, it's not illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, I told her I had planned to give it her the package, but she was stuck on how it was inside my house. She asked me if I planned on throwing it like I did the last one. I told her if anything was broken, I'll be gladly to pay for it. Then she said it. She asked if I wanted her to call my boss again. My heart sank, and I told her to do whatever she wanted. She started to waddle away, and I started going back into my house.
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard her yelling at me again. She turned around and started screaming about how I took her mail. Lady, he did not take your mail.
So she's an idiot too.
Well, apparently the problem is this woman definitely either took a couple of stupid pills or paid a big visit to Stupidville.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way this woman is like, ugh. All right, here we go.
It's always the
I t-
stupid ones, isn't it?
Especially those that paid a big visit to Stupidville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways. I turned away from my door and I told her to leave and that she was trespassing. She wouldn't leave. I told her at least 10 times to just go. She kept yelling about calling my boss and telling me that she had cameras. Well, so do I. I pointed at them and she finally left.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just called the cops at her at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you have to tell a person to get off your property 10 times, that's that's the point you call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes, you have cameras. Then use those cameras to prove that she was trespassing, but call them at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, well, speak to the devil, and then the cops showed up.
Mm-hmm.
She is the main reason I put up cameras because of other stunts she pulled, and thank God I got them. I showed the fuzz the photos, the footage. I love how the wait, is this guy lived in the 80s?
What are
Because
you talking
the
about?
fuzz. What?
What are you talking about?
Listen, I showed the fuzz.
Well, let's be honest with you. I mean, sure, fuzz is an interesting way, is an interesting, like slang for cops. Let's be real. Fuzz is kind of cool.
Yeah. Holy crap. It's the fuzz.
It's
It's
a
almost like
fuzz.
it's like the what's the newest American Pie? Which one was it?
I don't know.
American Reunion. American
Mm-hmm.
Reunion. The part where the dad was getting high with Shifter's mother
Mm-hmm.
and and then he woke up going, "Oh crap, it's the fuzz." Yeah, that
The
was the
fuzz is
80s.
just a, the fuzz is just a fun
That
word.
I think that was like slang for the 80s back then, but we got to bring it back. We got to bring it back.
It's fun.
Guys,
Like
everybody from now on start calling the police the fuzz,
the
okay?
fuzz.
Start calling the
It just
yeah, the
sounds.
fuzz.
It sounds like it's not serious, but it is serious.
Yeah, but yet funny. It's a fun way
Yeah.
of saying it. Okay, OP, you got to help us keep telling him that. OP, if you hear this,
Fuzz.
please keep telling him, keep helping us. Help us encourage people to keep calling them the fuzz.
The fuzz. Anyway.
And they laughed. I guess she reported that I stole her package and threatened her. I showed the cop the video of the UPS guy dropping off the package, me bringing the package inside without looking at it, and now she's been officially trespassed and can't come onto my property anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, there's more.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
right?
This is going to be interesting. She called my boss and told him the same lies she told the cops. I sent him the video and he said he understands. Still a garbage situation to deal with. How do you deal with neighbors from hell?
Hmm.
Dude, at this point, you need to start threatening a cease and desist order.
It's not cease and desist. It's called a restraining order.
Well, still, there's actually that kind of order, restraining
A
order. Like,
cease and desist is like if you created something and it's trademarked and
here,
you
let me
get
double check. Let me
somebody.
double check. How about I look it up just to be sure?
Yeah.
Here, give me
But
a
yeah,
sec.
no. Like what the person should get is a restraining, not just a restraining order, but like you could legally, now that you have
Cease
evidence,
and desist order.
you could legally show that to lawyers and possibly get her arrested for like what you said before. What's it called?
Okay, here it is.
Defamation.
Here's the Here's what a cease and desist order is.
What?
A cease and desist order is a written notice that demands the recipient to stop an illegal or potentially illegal activity immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that's what the Karen was doing, was something technically
Oh, okay.
illegal.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know why I thought it was something to do with trademarks or
while we're
copyright.
excuse me. Restraining order is basically when they've done some violence and they fear for their life.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically,
And well, I don't think he fears for his life at that moment because all
true.
she's doing is kind of
Mm-hmm.
really kind of empty threats.
Yeah, but
Like the
yeah,
worst
but
she did
like,
was called.
yeah, but
Go
like,
ahead.
what I would do is that like, the cops are on your side, like, and you say that you work for a firm, like, what firm? Like, is it a lawyer firm or like what is it?
Oh,
Bank?
they. I'm pretty sure it's a lawyer office because you want to know why?
What?
Those guys are notoriously big on PRs.
True, but so it's like,
Yeah,
let's say that he does work for a lawyering firm. What makes you think you can't get a coworker on this and say, "Oh, by the way, she's gonna get thrown in jail"?
he could be new to the firm.
I know, but still, but like the boss
Well,
knows that if the big boss knows that you're being lied about to, you showed him the evidence that you are being lied about. She
maybe
if he decides to press charges, she is cooked.
yeah, but maybe the boss kind of is. Let's say the boss is a lawyer, right? Maybe he knows it's not that bad right now, but
Hmm.
he's probably making a mental note of it
Let's
because now
hope
he has a
so.
video, and I'm assuming he's keeping it for
Let's hope so.
future.
Yeah,
And yeah,
because honestly, it's
anyways,
like when it comes to people who are like this Karen who thinks that they're hot shit. Like, let's be
oh
realistic. You're
no,
you're not hot shit. Like, you're just like me. You're just like your neighbor. You're just like your boss. It. You're a nobody like everybody else, whether you like it or
yeah,
not.
oh, could be worse. Imagine Karen that has like a 10,000 following.
Still, you're still a nobody.
No, I know, but still, they are
Hmm.
worse when they are like that.
Hmm.
Like
Like
they
that.
think
That's something that
10.
you. Yeah, that's something you have to remember. It doesn't matter how popular you are. There's always one person who doesn't know who the hell you are.
Yeah, but today in this world, 10,000 subscribers is basically nothing to
Exactly.
lots of people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. But
so
I'm just saying, like I guarantee you, like there's some people. Like I'm just gonna do actors, like Keanu Reeves. I guarantee, like he's one of the nicest actors and talented
I
actors
heard
in
his
Hollywood.
stories.
Hmm.
I heard the stories. Like this one I heard of. I don't know if it's true, but I would believe it.
Hmm.
Basically, one of his, I don't know if it was his co-star or one of the staff members he works with,
Hmm.
but he found out she was a single mother struggling to feed her kids. He sent her, I think, $15,000
Hmm.
anonymously.
Like I said, like I think Keanu's a good guy. He's a popular dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
and you ever
and
seen him like when he does photos with women?
yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Well, we better maybe some people here don't
Yeah.
know, so we better explain it. So basically, what Keanu Reeves would do whenever he has a photo with like a woman,
Hmm.
his arms never touch him, especially when they want kind of like a hug kind of a thing, but
Hmm.
he never touches them.
Yeah.
His hands are away.
Hmm.
Anyways, there's more to this story, so let's keep going.
Oh, okay.
TLDR. Neighbor accused me of stealing her package, came to my house, yelled at me, called the cops, and is trying to convince my boss to fire me. I swear to God, I never done anything to this woman, and I have no idea why she's been hostile since I moved here. Now there's an update.
Mm-hmm.
Met with an attorney. Going to let things marinate for a bit. Yesterday was the only person negative interaction we had, and I'm still putting together the other stuff she's done before. Facebook posts, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Also found out this woman had a kid with a married man, expecting to ensnare him into a relationship.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's worse.
Mm-hmm. So basically, she is the definition of screwed.
She's a monster.
Mm-hmm. She's an idiot.
She needs to be locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways, he decided he'd rather stay with his wife. I have a feeling the wife doesn't know still.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hope she does find out because she needs to lose this asshole.
Exactly.
She needs to lose the asshole, yeah. A few years later, she doubled down, tried again, and had another kid with the same guy.
What the fuck, dude?
You kidding me? Dude, you got away with that crazy one time. You should have stayed away.
Right?
He still stayed with his wife. Dude, lady, you gotta look for the signs, lady. Look for the signs.
Right?
Okay. So now she lives off a dead-end job and child support. Okay, yeah. That's a big fuck you, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let it marinate a little bit so he can have more evidence against her. Yeah, because sometimes it's better to not block the person in order to better your chances to get like a restraining or a cease and desist order against them. So, yeah. So, we're good now. Anybody got anything you want to say about this situation other than lock her up?
Honestly, when it comes to people, that are like that and have that sort of mentality, sometimes the best thing to do in that situation is to show them reality.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're not hot shit. No matter how much you think you are not.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's what this person needs to realize. That's what many people who are in like powerful positions need to realize. You're not hot shit. Like, you're just like you're just like me. Just like you. It doesn't matter what your status is. If you're a pile of shit, you're a pile of shit. It's just the way it is.
Also, the married guy, he needs to get those kids away from her.
Right?
Because,
and I hope his wife wises up.
yeah, big time. Okay, agents. Well, that was an episode, and well, we would love to hear what you guys have to say about this story because, yeah, this is nuts. All right, remember, nobody can know that you are agents. Keep yourself hidden.